How's it going, ladies and Bruces? I'm Sixkilla and welcome back to the Nirvana Initiative. Now, it is time for us to continue with Mizuki's side, which looks like Mizuki's side of the story. We are talking to Ryuki, but we're sitting on the other side. And we just did his SOMNIUM, where we told him the name of the murderer, the suspect. Although Dahlia Boat doesn't sound like a name. Why'd you reverse sync?
Reverse sync?
Yeah.
You tried to get into my head in the sink earlier, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's drunk.
Don't play dumb.
Actually, Mizuki, it is possible that he does not remember. The recipient of a sync does not literally experience what happens in their somnium. So he would not remember
He's
that.
also excessively drunk.
Then who was trying to reverse sync?
Perhaps Ryuki's subconscious.
Clever.
Or the collective unconscious.
Hey, Ryuki. Do you know the culprit?
If I did, I would have caught them already.
The man in the iron mask in SOMNIUM. I know that he is the culprit in the HB case, Terror. But Dahlia Boat. Is that another pseudonym? I heard the boat part 6 years ago at the cathedral. But Dahlia, how did you know that part of the name?
Well, that's because...
Lovely.
Hey, Ryuki, what's wrong?
He's going Ace Ventura on us. Like action.
Oh, boy!
Ryuki's brain. I am detecting anomalies in the firing of multiple neurons. It is not fatal, but he will be unable to speak for a while.
What caused it?
Unknown. However, it is advisable to not continue pressing Ryuki further.
Then I guess I'll have to investigate the old-fashioned way.
Lame. I just want to probe people's subconscious. What's so wrong with that? Mizuki Chapter 1. Hey boss. Can we play Kuzemon today? Kuzemon Go?
Mizuki, I heard you synced into Ryuki, but you didn't get anything out
Now,
of
if we
it.
get something out of it. About syncing without permission?
Oh, so you do understand that you did it without my permission.
You said you'd let me handle it.
And I also said not to do anything dangerous.
But I did find a lead.
About Dahlia Boat.
Dahlia Boat, huh? But what does that get us exactly?
Sweet FA.
I searched every database I have access to. I did not find anything that connects that name with Terror.
There's gotta be some kind of hidden meaning. Ryuki would know.
You can't assume that, Mizuki. I checked the sync log this morning and something is definitely off. We know Ryuki isn't mentally stable right now. A person's memory can be wrong at times, especially after trauma or mental disturbance.
So we can't assume anything we got from Ryuki is the truth?
Boss is correct. There is no guarantee that what is experienced in Somnium is exactly what that person saw.
Yeah, but it isn't completely random either. The person being synced had to have experienced something that made their somnium that way.
True, but...
Listen, it's just best that you don't put too much stock into what Ryuki says right now.
But that's our only lead. How late were you out drinking last night?
Wait, how did you know?
Pewter told me.
Running his mouth. I'm gonna cut his pay.
You're getting old. You should stop cruising bars.
Harsh.
Could you not sound like my daughter?
Daughter?
We already knew that, but okay. You have a daughter?
Well, yeah.
I had no idea you had an illegitimate daughter.
She's not illegitimate. It's not like a secret or anything. It's just no one ever asked.
Sure.
Okay, that's enough digging into my private life for the day.
Is Ryuki okay?
He was carried to the medical office last night. After a day's rest, he gathered himself and headed home.
I'm guessing he's drinking again.
Should we use GPS?
No, it's fine. I won't get anything useful from him right now.
Ryuki is currently on leave. After the explosion 6 years ago, he just needs more time. I'd like to have him help with the investigation, but I don't want to put that pressure on him right now.
That's why Mizuki changes and has the eye now. So that explosion ending was 6 years ago. When Date died, so is Date dead? About the corpse at the stadium.
You heard about the DNA results,
I only
right?
just clicked on that.
Yeah, Peter told me last night.
The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person.
But how is that possible?
What about the masked woman?
Masked woman?
The shady chick who tried to shoot me with a gun.
Oh, her. We're looking into her based on what Aiba recorded.
You could ask Tommy.
But we haven't found anything yet. No witness statements either.
Maybe she's with Terror.
Why would you think that?
Well, she looked like a bad
She tried
guy.
to shoot you?
As a police officer, you should refrain from judging by
I
appearances.
judge by people trying to shoot me. You try to shoot me, you're probably
Hey,
a bad guy.
Mizuki. Aren't you forgetting something?
Huh? Was it?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm your superior. You should be more respectful when talking to me.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sir, yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. I'll be careful, boss lady.
Teenagers.
So, what are you going to do now, Mizuki?
I think I'm gonna head to the stadium. There might be some leads that only I can find.
Sounds good. But, as I said before, don't push yourself too hard.
Yeah.
Respectful?
Roger that, Sergeant.
Sheesh.
Roger that, Sergeant. Let's go. Instead of the limo, we're on a fucking scooter. Can't we get a police vehicle?
The body's been taken away.
Of course. The winter cold may help, but the body would still naturally decompose if left unattended. They also needed to perform an autopsy.
I just wish I could have examined it a little more.
Why not use my function?
What function?
This is not your first crime scene. You have done this many times before.
Oh, that!
Indeed.
Aiba, please do your thing.
At once.
You're not gonna make us do the filming thing and where we act and stuff at the end, are you? Please? That's just Tama, right?
I am replaying the scene from when the body was found. I have scanned from edge to edge for this recreation.
I really can't get used to this. It's like going back in time. But I thought I remembered officers being around.
Oh, right. This would be your first time seeing the scene this way. When creating a VR space for an investigation,
You said she's done it many
irrelevant
times
information
before.
is not replicated.
Got it.
Now, let us begin. The point I am most curious about is,
How the body was carried over there.
as I previously stated, no footprints were found at the scene. Let us focus our investigation on that fact first.
Does it drop from the roof again like last time?
Every time I see this, it hits me that this is really Jin Furue. It's crazy that the other half of his body was found 6 years later.
So much for
The
decomposition.
cause of death was the body becoming severed in two.
That'll do it.
He was cut at a molecular level, identical to the right half that was found 6 years ago. The culprit is most likely Terror.
And no other damage to the body besides being cut in half, right?
None.
Nothing like falling from a great height?
Impossible. If that had happened, there would be signs of impact damage to the body.
The only wounds on the body of the cat itself. Yeah, but what about the other one that fell from height? It didn't look like it was damaged. The melted snow has wet the grass, but there are no footprints. Yes. Yes. A soccer goal. Indeed. What is this? Something sparkly on the ground. Halfway line for soccer. Not the soccer, the foosball. Yes. That's the... There's an unnatural object somewhere on the ground. There's an odd spot on the ground. Lap times. Still some odd spots on the ground. Soccer goal. I'd say the odd spot is that sparkly thing. Where is it? There. Oh. My bad. Should've used X-ray mode.
There's something in the grass.
It appears to be a screw.
The grass was so long you couldn't see it with the naked eye.
Okay. Is there anything else? Should we check Jin's
His
corpse?
bone structure is standard. Nothing has been done to his face, nor his body.
So you're saying
There is no evidence of plastic surgery.
it's Jin for sure.
Okay. Let's try thermal mode. Ah.
The temperature is a little lower here. It's like something spilled.
This is related to specific heat capacity.
What's that?
Basically, it is how easily something heats up or cools down. Something that heats up and cools down easily has a low specific heat capacity.
So I have a low specific heat capacity.
You have the opposite! Anyway, as you can see, the melted snow has caused water to begin to pool. However, whatever liquid spilled here has a lower specific heat capacity than water, so you perceive it as being colder.
Any idea on what it could be?
Analysis complete. It is an oil used for lubricating machines.
Okay.
Machine oil, huh?
Why machine oil? Anything else? I think the thermal's picking anything else up. I already got the screw, right? What else is out there? An odd spot on the ground. That's the soccer goal again. Have we done this one? What is that thing? The bleachers are empty.
Hey, Aiba. How far is it from the corner of the seats to the middle of the center circle?
Approximately 190 to 220 feet.
Could the body have been thrown from the bleachers?
Pardon?
That would explain how the body got there with no footprints.
Hold on. There is so much wrong with that.
What do you mean? The record for the hammer throw is 284 feet.
The hammer is 16 pounds. The body in question is indeed cut in half, but it still must weigh more than that.
Maybe they used a catapult.
Have you forgotten? No other damage to the body was found besides where it was cut.
Right.
If the body were thrown, there would be evidence of that.
I see.
Sorry about it. Jeez, I was just detectiving. God.
Why was Jin Furue's body found now, of all times?
There's gotta be something else I'm missing. I feel like I've clicked on everything else. Oh wait. That's the screw.
What's this? Hey, look at the halfway line. It's hard to tell because of the white chalk, but
I see slight grooves in the ground with the X-ray mode. Is this a tire tread?
a bike maybe.
If that were the case, we would see evidence of 2 overlapping tire
A
treads.
unicycle.
But there is only the one.
So, something with one wheel. This tire track. It looks familiar.
Showa's robot. Showa's robot
That should
has one
complete
wheel.
the investigation. Using the evidence we found, we can replay Terror's actions.
How did Terror
You show
move
a
the
Terror?
body to where it was found? That's what we need to figure out.
Let us begin.
You can't give it away like that. There's no way.
How is the body carried without leaving footprints?
We should consider how exactly it was carried.
Vehicle.
How the corpse ended up where it did?
Yes,
Over soccer field.
There was no additional damage to the body. If it was dropped from above or thrown from somewhere, that wouldn't be the case.
correct. Now consider the lack of footprints.
There were no footprints. But we did find other prints, right?
What specifically?
The tire tracks.
Right here, on the halfway line. You see the tire track?
Something with one wheel was used to carry the body.
Yes.
Something with just one wheel made this track.
What was it?
Robot.
I think it was a robot. The screw we found in the grass. And the machine oil? You have to think they're connected.
Perhaps a one-wheeled robot.
Perhaps.
But we cannot conclude that it was a robot based on this evidence alone.
Mhm.
I guess not. But those tire marks looked familiar.
I mean, a one-wheeled device is just so unusual, you know? There's not many of those.
Let us imagine it was a mono-wheel robot,
Okay.
and it carried the body along the halfway
I think I
line.
can manage that.
Yeah.
Let us begin recording.
Huh? Recording?
Oh no, you are gonna do it.
Okay, Miss Star in the Making. I am the director/cameraman, Aiba Kurosawa.
Kurosawa?
You don't know Kurosawa?
Oh, right! That guy.
I am going to start rolling soon, so please show me your best acting.
Damn it.
Hold on. I don't even know what this is.
No talking back to your director. You're an actress.
I'm a police officer.
That is basically the same thing. For
Pretty
both
much.
jobs, you need to show some skin.
Neither job requires showing skin.
Enough
It's
worrying
a
about the
stripper.
little
I think
details.
I think you're mixing it up
You
with a
simply
stripper.
need to play the part of terror.
Why?
Let us begin. Ready? Action!
Alright.
My name is Terror. 'Twas I who cut Jin in
Why
half.
are we a pirate?
Now I shall carry this corpse to the center of the pitch.
Oh, this is some superb acting. So, how are you going to accomplish that?
Using this!
They even gave us Showa's robot
I'll
for
use
it.
this robot remotely and... This is hard. Things look dicey there, but I got it back! Whew! I did it.
Cut! Wonderful. Great acting.
Thanks. Tama always makes fun of my acting.
I especially liked the performance of your eyes. You have the eyes of someone who has actually killed a man before.
Can you not say that, please? Anyway, this robot.
Trauma. Well, I guess we're gonna show his house.
Aiba, you were thinking the same thing, huh?
Yes, I saw it before as well.
Shoma's one-wheeled
Shoma.
robot.
I keep saying his
Do
name
you
wrong.
recall the grooves on that tire?
But it just can't be. Shoma can't be Terror.
Despite the circumstances, the possibility is not zero.
His dad
No
could be
way.
Tara.
The best thing to do is confirm with him directly.
Where is Shoma?
Unknown.
Really?
I cannot locate his GPS signal.
Great.
His smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
So sending a Nile message is pointless too. Guess we have no choice but to look for him. Where could Shoma be?
Naturally, we should head to the Enda residence. There is also a high likelihood of him being at Brahmin or Matsushita Diner.
I think I've seen him testing his robot at Yoyagi Park too.
While not directly related to Shoma, there are records of Jin Furue being hospitalized at Central Hospital.
Maybe we can ask about Jin too.
We should also head to Sekiba High.
That's where the second body in the HB case was found.
Where should we go first?
Oh my god. Let's start at the inner residence. Is his dad still dead? Does that still happen? Maybe he's Terra too.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Hey, Mizuki. What are you doing in the kotatsu?
It's cold out.
Kotatsus are perfect on a cold day. They make you really sleepy.
You do realize this is breaking and entering.
We're a cop.
It's fine. When I was here before, Shoma said I could just come in any time.
I believe that kind of sentimentality has worn off in the modern age. Anyway, let us search.
Yeah, let's look for oranges.
No, the one-wheeled robot.
He was in the cupboard.
We need to check if it was Shoma's robot that carried the corpse.
No one-wheeled robot in here.
Aw.
It was in here before. Could it be hidden in here?
It wouldn't fit.
We don't have a lot of options. It's not a big house. No oranges or robots in the fridge. Lame. Button?
Alright, question time. A lion is tied up on a 10-foot chain. What is the area of grass the lion would eat?
That's only grass.
Let me think. Approximately 314 square feet.
The correct answer is 0 square feet. Lions don't eat grass.
But Lien eats grass sometimes.
Does he?
What kind of little kid logic is that?
I've never seen Leon eat grass. It's a machine part. We use that.
Hey, perv, don't look!
Who are you talking to? You're the one who peeked.
Well, nothing here.
We couldn't find the robot anywhere.
Nothing to it but to do it.
And no other leads.
Yeah, no oranges either.
Who cares about the oranges?
Oranges are good.
In any case, we have no time to waste. Let's head elsewhere.
But it's so cold outside.
You're the one who picked that outfit. Let's get going. Any day now.
Yeah. Let's go to Sekiba High then. Yeah, Ryuki. Still having a breakdown?
Ryuki, what are you doing here?
Oh, Mizuki. Isn't it obvious?
Looks like you're having a
I'm
breakdown.
here for the reinvestigation.
Reinvestigation?
Yikes. I don't think I trust this guy around kids.
Ryuki.
You shouldn't have him in a
I
school.
cannot determine anything from him when he is in this state.
The school is not the best place for a madman. Are you okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you look tired. You should go home and rest.
I don't have time to rest. I need to find the culprit. Besides, I had Tama tie me up tortoiseshell bondage style earlier, so I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you should definitely just head home.
How
It's
relaxing.
all right now, because I am here. Half might, half for all. We are full-time heroes.
I can do anything. I'm like a superhero. I won't lose to the bad guys, and if anyone gets in my way...
Let it be. He is not capable of participating in normal conversation.
Don't we think we should lock him up?
Especially bad today.
Before he hurt somebody? Reinvestigating what?
The investigation has only just begun. I need to keep my eyes wide open. I need to see the pieces. Lost beyond time. This is my case.
But, Ryuki, you're...
Hold on, Mizuki. Ryuki is not well. He is traumatized. But in these circumstances, it is better to not push back against things he says. You may inadvertently make his condition worse by denying his delusions.
Really?
Yes, it is common practice for patients in Ryuki's condition.
Okay, Ryuki. Just don't do too much, okay?
Trying to hurt any school children.
Oh, I know. The shrine. Ikume Shrine. I'll go there. It'll help me calm down.
Yeah, you do that. Can we go now? He's creeping me
There
out.
he goes.
There is nothing we can do for him. It is best to let him be. Ryuki was traumatized by the events 6 years ago, and has been hurting ever since. He tried to return to work, but his symptoms worsened.
Yeah, he's supposed to be on leave of absence to get better, but...
His symptoms have not improved. Anyway, there are no leads here.
Let's get going.
Yes, let's. I guess we'll just start at the top now. There's Leon.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Right.
Huh? Isn't that...
Are they digging it up?
Kizuna and Leon.
They might know where Shoma is. Let's go!
Is it time for them to dig it up then?
Hi, you two.
Big sis.
Oh, hey Mizuki.
What happened to keys in it? Is that from the explosion? You know where Shoma is?
No, I haven't seen him. What happened?
It's nothing. You don't need to worry about it.
What are you doing here?
You can't tell?
I'm asking because I can't tell.
A young girl and a guy walking in a park together.
Multi-level marketing scheme?
It's a date!
Oh, this was a date?
Ben.
Well, I guess it's not that formal. We just came here for a change of pace, for Kizzy. This is our favorite spot, you know? We've been on a ton of dates here. It's practically our second home. Just a nice, relaxing spot for both of us.
Yeah, sure.
What's wrong with keys in it? Do you still love Kizzy?
Of course! My feelings haven't changed a bit. If anything, they've gotten stronger. When I'm with Kizzy, my heart soars. It soars so high, I feel like I can burst through the stratosphere and beyond the galaxy. It's my dream to fly. I remember telling you. So it's like my dream comes true whenever I see Kizzy.
Wow. To be honest, you don't seem like the kind of guy who's into commitment.
I am. And as more proof, I'm working as a locksmith. Kizzy said she doesn't like an unemployed man after all.
It's a good idea. For those talents to use.
I want to make enough money to be able to support her.
Do you know where Shoma is?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Damn.
What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing in particular. I am just not feeling well today. And Leon was nice enough to invite me outside to get some fresh air.
I thought Kizzy was feeling a little down. So I called her, and sure enough, I told her, let's go to your favorite place.
You really understand her well, don't you? Are you spying on her with a wiretap or something?
Probably.
No, don't be ridiculous. It's true that maybe I've stolen some things in the past, but I've never stolen someone's privacy.
About the fountain?
Oh, I I was just remembering about Big Sis. Not referring to you, of course, but...
Oh, the one you lived with from 9 to 15, right?
Yes. I used to come here with her often. I think it was summer, when I was 10 years old. I accidentally got my clothes dirty. It was my father's favorite imported outfit.
Oh, dear.
I was scared that I was going to get scolded harshly by my father. I tried so hard to come up with a lie. Who could I blame? And as I was thinking, she pushed me into the fountain.
She what?
I was shocked, but then she jumped in after me. Let's do some laundry, she said.
Oh, like washing your clothes by playing in the water.
Yes, but she had another reason. As we splashed water on each other, I remember her saying, when you're feeling down, you should clean your heart. It was not only my clothes that needed cleaning, but also my heart. I was trying to find an excuse, or come up with a lie that would have been caught right away. But she, well, instead of coming up with a lie, she turned it into the truth. She even went beyond that and made it into something fun. It is not good to worry about things, to come up with lies. That was what she was trying to say, I am sure. We went home together, soaking wet and laughing. Father laughed with us. I was just lost in that memory.
About the wheelchair?
Huh? What is it, Big Sis?
Well,
Oh, the wheelchair? You do not have to worry. I am used to it by now. As you know, the injury I received to my spine 6 years ago caused my legs to stop working. I have been in a wheelchair ever since. I will not be able to dance anymore, like I used to. Dancing was the one thing that freed my heart. No more. But it would be inappropriate of me to complain. I was caught in an explosion, and yet I survived. It is a miracle that I am still alive. To not appreciate that fact would be a sin.
Kizzy.
About 6 years ago?
6 years ago. Big Sis.
yep. I lost my left eye in the explosion. But I don't even worry about it anymore. I got a good partner.
Indeed.
Oh, is that a false eye?
Yeah, something like that. If anything, things have been even more lively for me.
You're damn right.
Oh, quiet.
Aww.
Lively, I see.
Okay. About 6 years ago?
Sorry. I don't want to talk about it.
Fair enough. I ain't gonna make you.
I need to head home soon.
Huh? Already? We just got here.
I remembered that I have to do something.
Kizzy, what's wrong?
Why do you ask?
It seems like you're worked up about something.
I believe you are mistaken.
Oh.
Wait. Is it my fault?
What?
Do you not like being with me? Do you not like being seen with me?
Well, is that not how you feel about me?
What do you mean?
I am sure you know what I mean.
No, I don't. What are you saying?
Mizuki, you were right. Kizuna is acting strange.
No shit.
Why not wink sync with her?
She thinks Leon's embarrassed to be with her because she's in a wheelchair. Right?
I know.
But Leon's not like that.
Leon, you are only with me because you feel guilty. Your supposed feelings for me are just a farce. In truth, you feel nothing but guilt inside. Guilt for what happened 6 years ago.
He shouldn't feel guilty. He saved
Needless to
you.
say, you did nothing wrong, Leon. But that is not how you see it. You believe it is your fault for how I ended up. That is why you stayed by my side. I am just a burden. Please, just leave me. I do not want to be the reason you ruined your life.
Kizzy.
She is assuming Leon's feelings come from a place of pity. What is it?
Can I Wink sync into Lian too?
Consecutively? The battery usage is quite high. I could use a recharge. I have low power.
Come on, you can spare it.
Don't treat me like your allowance.
Can you please? I want to know Lian's true feelings.
I suppose. I will make an exception and use the emergency backup battery.
Lian's better than that. Seems like Lian knows her well, but she doesn't know him that well.
I'm sorry. Kizzy, I couldn't save you. I couldn't protect you. And because of that, you're... But that doesn't change how I feel about you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I don't care about appearances. I don't care what happens. You and I, forever, forever, eternally.
How are we going to help?
They really do care about each other. We need to tell them about how the other really feels.
How? Hey, I just read both your minds, and guess what? Is that what you want to say? Not to mention, it is tactless to wedge yourself into other people's romances. This needs to be solved between them.
Aiba, how old are you now?
I am turning 12 this year.
So that's like 65 in human years.
I'm not a dog.
Anyway, I need to be going. Lian, thank you for today. But please, you do not need to care about me anymore.
But... Kizzy...
There she goes.
Unfortunate, but we are not relationship therapists. We have another job to do.
Oh, Aiba.
Find Shoma.
You have no heart. No soul, because you're a robot. Alright, we better wrap this one up, because we're out of time. For this episode, hopefully we'll find Shoma in the next... There's no way he's Terror, right? Like, obviously it looks like he is, but... You wouldn't give it away this early still, surely. I mean, there's got to be at least 2 more endings yet to get, right? Guess we'll find out in the next one. We'll find Shoma. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.